When we were cutting down the net this past weekend, I just sat there and I'm like, wow, I can't believe this is actually happening.
It's nice, obviously, especially coming from a team that was 6-19 at one point to win the regular season conference, but we have bigger goals than that, and we will continue to push forward for them.
You were here for the Grinnell game and we're able to see the stands full. It hasn't always been that way. People want to come see teams that are successful, and we've had to earn our right to kind of have some of those things, and I think the notoriety and recognition comes along with that.
It has only taken Steve Schweer and his senior class of Illinois college players 5 uphill years to become a bit of an overnight success in Division III basketball. But the Blue Boys moment has clearly arrived. With a program record 22 wins already on the board, headed into Saturday's regular season finale. A Midwest Conference regular season title already cinched, and a community energized behind them. It is without question an incredible program pivot, and one steeped in suffocation, as the Blue Boys are top 10 in Division III in scoring defense at 60 points per game allowed.
We say it all the time, if you can't guard, you can't play here. And that's been a mentality that we've been trying to instill in our guys since day one.
We're holding teams to, 30-40% from the field defensively. I mean, it's just all from practice and the work that we put in every day.
We talk a lot about the metrics that are going to make us successful, and for me personally and for our team now, that's defensive field goal percentage and holding your opponents to low percentages from the field, making them take tough shots, trying to dictate what you're going to give up, and holding them to one opportunity. So I've always believed in the ability of defense to travel, and if you want to compete at the highest level in your league, you need to be able to guard at a high level. The game's going to be played in the half court when you get to tournament time, and in order for us to be successful in the games that we want to be successful in, we have to have that mentality from day one.
That is an approach aided by the presence of reigning Midwest Conference Player of the Week Nestor DuBois and his 3 blocks nightly, which ranks him number 6 in the country in D3.
So I'm beyond grateful for Nestor. I'll always say that Nestor's the best big in the NWC for sure, because it takes a lot out of our guards when you're up on the ball, giving pressure and everything. You get beat. It's nice to have Nestor back there. So I would say he changed the identity of our defense almost completely to have him back there. Yeah.
Every game I get the stat sheet at the end, and I kind of take a peek at what they have him down for as blocks, and I always feel like it should be triple whatever the number is, and some of that I think is because he alters so many shots, but I'll be honest with you, some of it also I think is because people are kind of in awe of the plays that he makes, and they may not write down that he had a block shot because they're just watching him. He's special, and he's really changed our defense, and a big reason why we are where we are defensively.
And yet it's the IC offensive attack that has moved the meter in Jacksonville. A fun and funky style that belies the range of talents built into this roster.
I'm fortunate to have a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things, so that gives our coaching staff a lot of freedom to kind of create different opportunities in different ways. We've got some good size on the perimeter that we put in the post. We've got some bigs that can shoot, that invert the floor a little bit, and that's a little unorthodox, I think, for teams. And so we've tried to find different ways to take advantage of those strengths and use our athleticism that I feel like we have across the board, and we also shoot the ball at a pretty high level, so we space people and are able to take advantage of some matchups. But again, the credit for that goes to our guys.
There's one missing piece still in this puzzle, and that is national belief and validation in IC's legitimacy. The Blue Boys didn't crack the latest Region 9 rankings despite boasting the best record in the group, which means there's plenty of convincing still needed to be done if this team is to make the Division III dance.
Scoring the basketball, rebounding, those statistics don't matter to me. The end goal, the long-term goal that we have always had as a team, as an organization, is to win basketball games, to win the conference tournament, to finally get that banner in our gym. And we just got to keep working. We're not there yet, so still got a couple more games to go, and hopefully we can finish out strong.
The one variable IC can control here, however, is continuing to accelerate its own standards.
So hopefully this is just the beginning for us, and like I said, we want to raise the bar of what the expectations are for our program, and hopefully keep some of that momentum that we've built for us this year, and some of the support from the community. So it's been really good.
Great job, good sir. You killed it.
Thank you.
Thanks.